Good evening, Lizzie boys, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I want to make a video that I've been putting off for a while. I bought a fifth... I feel so ridiculous saying this, but I bought a fifth First Wave Toralei very recently. By that I mean like... maybe been 2 months? Or 1 month since I did it. It's been a bit. I've had her for a while. And today, I figured I should finally clean her up and restore her. Especially because you guys asked me to make a video restoring all those Barbies that my mom and I got yesterday. And I didn't do that. I did it off screen. Did it off camera. So, I'll do this on camera. So here is what we are working with. This is a terrible spot for her, actually. Alright, better lighting. This is what we're working with. The doll's hair is quite messy. She is missing her hair stripes, which I'm gonna try to figure out how to repair at like a later date. We need to scrub her face a bit. There's some like spots here and there. She did have some like sticky stuff on her body, but I managed to wipe that off. And she also has some nail polish residue around her nails that I'll just need to continue to scrape off. She did include her original shirt and her jacket. This belt is not hers, but I'll let her wear it anyway. So yeah, this is what we've got for her. I'm not sure what I'll end up dressing her in, most likely these pieces and maybe something else. So yeah, let's get started with cleaning. Well, my washing process when it comes to dolls is pretty simple. I just use some Dawn dish soap to clean the hair and I comb through it. It's particularly easy with Toralei just because of the length, and I also use some conditioner even though it wasn't necessary. I just wanted to use some, and after some combing and shaping, we are done. Alright, so this is the result of my washing and everything turned out pretty well. As I mentioned, I was shaping her hair as I was going, but there are a couple like stragglers back here, like hairs that are just too long, like if it would focus for me. Yeah, so I think I'm going to trim those. All right, so I'm just gonna use these little scissors and get to work. Okay, looking at her from the back, there's like this weird knot thing in her hair. Do you see it? It's like that weird lighter section. Yeah, but the trim worked well. She's all good now. Alright, so yeah, pretty simple. She's all good now. That was very quick. I'll admit I did a lot of stuff off camera, like peeling off the nail polish was something I just kind of did impulsively. My hands, I fidget a lot, so I just kind of scraped the nail polish off. My friend who I'd bought the doll from initially told me that they believed it to be permanent marker, but it is in fact nail polish. Like here's a little chip right there. I could just peel that off right away. It is still there in some parts. The biggest difference between obviously like nail polish and permanent marker is that nail polish just sort of chips right off, especially on hard plastic like Monster High hands. So it is still kind of there. I definitely don't recommend using acetone to remove this just because it can make the hands feel weird and shiny. So I'm just going to finish peeling that off. I guess I could do it on camera. It's pretty easy, but it's just difficult to grasp the hands sometimes. Just sort of pick at it until it comes off. It's really simple, honestly. Alright, her nails should be fully clean right now. I think I got every little bit of the nail polish off, so let's start dressing her. I don't typically record myself dressing my dolls, but I figured this could be fun. Alright, so obviously gonna start with the shirt. I do not have a tail for this doll. I wish that I did, but First Wave Toralei's tail is pretty difficult to come across. Some people aren't aware of this, but First Wave Toralei does actually have a unique tail. And basically the difference is that werecats typically have a curled tail. I'll show you guys this later, like in just a second. But typically the werecats have a curled tail, but Toralei has a much larger like gap in her body for the tail. That's because she had a much larger like connection for it, because it was a big bendy tail that was like straight rather than having the curl. So yeah, just a little fun Toralei fact. I love this shirt. Okay, we're gonna give her this belt too, just for fun. It's a pretty cute belt. I don't know what doll this is from off the top of my head, but I've definitely seen it before. Yeah, whoever this belt came with, I most likely own the doll, because I feel like I really do recognize this piece. And we also have to remove her arms to put the jacket on. So I love her jacket. I'm really glad I have another one of it now. I am gonna need to give her pants though, because she did not come with pants. All right, she's wearing clothes. So here she is, put back together and, for the most part, restored. So to have this doll complete a third time, I guess a fourth time, because I have, yeah, this would be my fourth one. I have 5 total, but 2 are incomplete, this being one of them. I would just need this doll's orange scarf, her actual belt, her tail, and her pants and shoes. So, you know, that's fun. I love being a Toralei hoarder. I will buy every Toralei doll that I see at the flea market, and I'll just keep them. I love her so much. So this doll's in pretty good shape. She does have some minor eye wonk, but that's just to be expected with G1 dolls. Oh, she's also missing her earrings. She has a small black smudge on her ear. Honestly, not sure what to do about that. I do kind of want to experiment with this doll and try to fill in her stripes, which, you know, they're still kind of visible, but, like, not really, you know? She's overall in pretty good shape. Again, she just needs some pants, but I can get her some pants. I think I have a pair, actually. A good, like, placeholder pair. I have this extra pair of I Heart Fashion Claudine pants, and they kind of match with her outfit because the purple gets hidden by her longer shirt, so yeah. What I tell ya, the purple is almost completely obscured. It's still visible a little bit, and if you know that the pants are supposed to be, like, ombreing into purple, you can tell, but overall, not too bad. Not too shabby, if you will. We're gonna leave her here, just so I can explain the tail thing to you guys, because I said that I would. I keep my promises. So as the owner of every single Toralei doll to ever exist, I know a lot about her, mostly her basic doll, which was one that I hunted for and actually spent years trying to complete. I got her purse secondhand, I got her pet secondhand, but the rest of the doll I just also got secondhand. So she has this long tail, and as you can see, it's straight, in comparison to all the other Toraleis that have a curled tail, like look at Catastrophes. It's got the little curl. All of them have this tail, except for Ghouls Alive that has a special tail, but her tail isn't removable, and if yours came off, I got some bad news for you. So, Toralei had a special tail on her first release. For some reason, it was never replicated again, I'm assuming just because of the huge gap left in her back from it. Because I showed you guys, she had a very much, like, larger, like, connection point for her tail. I don't know why I'm avoiding using the word hole. It was a much larger hole in her back, basically. And I guess maybe that was inconvenient, so going forward they started using the curled tail. As early as the Werecat twins, that was basically the second time they made a cat character, alongside the Ghoul Spirit, the Fear Leading 3-pack with the Werecats. This was Toralei's second doll, and the first time that she had the curled tail. So, yeah. It's kind of pointless trivia. I just kind of know that. I don't know the exact reason for the tail replacement. I'm just kind of speculating that it was just because of the giant hole in her back. They didn't want it to be so huge. That's just my speculation. I could be wrong. If anyone knows the actual reason for that, feel free to let me know. Honestly, there's not a whole lot left to say about this doll. Just thank you to the friend who sold her to me. He has an art account. It's Wicked Men's. That's men's with a Z on Instagram. You will be surprised by his follower account. It is higher than mine. But yeah, he's a great artist, and I'm very thankful that he sold me his Toralei because I love her. I love hoarding her, and if it were up to me, I would own every Toralei and no one else would get any. That's a joke. I want to share her beauty with the world. Yeah, I don't know. If you ever asked me why Toralei was my favorite character, I would not have an answer for you because I don't remember why. I think I just saw her in the movies and I was like, wow, she's pretty. Then I saw her dolls and I was like, wow, she's pretty. And that's just kind of been my thought process for the past, like, 10 years. Is it, like, safe to say that I'm, like, the #1 Toralei fan? Like, I'm just, like, the biggest Toralei fan there is? I'm sure there's someone who has more dolls than me, but I have a complete collection. I got some inbox Toraleis. I got, like 5 of her basic doll now. I'm going for 6. I'm going for 7. Ideally, I would have 10. And when Skulltimate Secrets Toralei from G3 comes out, y'all best believe I'm going to be obnoxious about it. So yeah, finally restored this Toralei. You guys got to see me do something. Yay. I think I'm gonna call it here. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you would like to see me restyle this Toralei, feel free to let me know, because it would be fun to give her a different outfit. I just wanted to use these stock pieces that I did have. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I hope to see you in my next one. Bye! My friends and I are gonna go to like 5 different stores tonight hunting for Spider-Verse figures. One of them wants Miguel. I think if I find Hobie, I'm gonna take him without paying. It's what he would want.